Hi, welcome to Yoga with Liza, day 41. Tonight's essential oil is Rosalina, and I'm putting out some invitations here. Um, then we'll do 10 minutes of kids and have an adult gentle flow. And hi, good to see you. Hi, John, good to see you. So, tonight's essential oil, Rosalina. Um, Hi, Nina, good to see you. I'm sending an invite out to Cindy just in case she can't find us, and Wendy, and then everybody else will um, follow suit. And let's do one for Miss Deb, Elena, Aurora, Debbie Lou. Okay. All right. So, Rosalina essential oil is an antiviral. She's in the tea tree family. So, she's like a rosy tea tree. And I did an escape today, so I'm gently getting everything back in order from last night's meditation class. And so, some more about Rosalina. As I said, Rosalina is in the tea tree family. It helps and facilitates as an antiviral. And in specific, we know that it's effective against herpes. Is also antifungal with candida, and helps in transition and brings us to a higher level of consciousness. So she's a very subtle tea tree. And Nina, she was one that I would use before class, before we went on the social distancing, because she has a very pleasant smell. And the plants all have their own scents and personalities. And so, a quick look at I made a breakout and I went to the grocery store, and so then I had to come home and shower, and I still have to wipe everything down before I can put it away. Um, but I'm here. 41 days, and this is my third time out, I think. So, no Rosalina in that book. It's one that not every essential oil company carries. Um, so, you have to sort of look for her, and you want to use an essential oil company that has food grade so that you can ingest them, because remember, with the Ayurveda, of whatever we put on our skin, we would like to be able to ingest as well. So that's with and when I go out, make I use a little bit of a jojoba oil to make it go farther, and I use Rosalina and Palmarosa and a little bit of frankincense in a dish. And then I cover my face, my head, my neck, up and down my arms, across my chest, my back, and my feet. And started doing that prior to the social distancing piece, because I was in and out of multiple facilities, and So not only in keeping myself safe, but it was a way to keep my students safe as well. So coming into the kid piece, and last night we did some movement with the kids and then came into the meditation. And so with maybe Henry will pop in tonight as well, gently bringing in the good night yoga. And we've done the poses from the good night yoga before. So what I'm going to do with this is go to the back of the book and not necessarily read the whole story, but go through the poses, and then we'll do the gentle meditation at the end. And so we're going to stand up and we're going to start with our sun pose. And today in Pennsylvania, yay, we had sun. So we're bringing our palms up, feeling our feet rooted in the mat on both sides, and take a great big inhale in, audible sigh out, and then breathe in and out. From sun pose, we're going to move our feet and bring our hands in and our toes come out, and we're going to come into cloud pose, otherwise known as goddess pose. So this is our cloud pose. And then we're going to inhale from cloud and bring our arms out to star and feel a star. And bring our hands up overhead. Bring our feet together. Arch over to the right with our hands together for half moon. Inhale back through center. Arch over to the other side for half moon. Coming back to center, bringing our arms back out to our side, planting our feet, and we're going to pick up that back foot and come into bird, flying bird. And then the back foot comes down, and we're going to root that arm in and pick up the other foot so that we have a flying bird on the other side. And then the bird comes and lands in the tree. So we're going to bring our foot into the side for tree, pushing into our palms, breathing into it. 4 and 5. Bring that right foot down or the left foot down. The other foot comes into the side for our tree pose. Gently bringing our hands out. Breathing into it, feeling our tree. Great big inhale in. And then from our tree, we're going to step a little bit wide and come down into our butterfly. And stretching into our, nope, this is our ladybug. We'll do butterfly in a minute. Grandma needs to wear her glasses, huh? Feeling the breath. Gently bringing the hands to the mat, bringing the soles of the feet together, coming into butterfly, breathing into it. Bringing our knees back in together, giving ourselves a hug, gently rolling over onto our side, and hands back behind in a yoga mudra as we come down onto the mat, making B, going buzz, 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 buzz. Inhale back up, bring our hands in front, feel our cow, tuck our tailbone under, feel cat, gently push back, maybe you get a pillow as you come down into cloud pose. And gently breathing into cloud pose or child's pose. And as you take a gentle breath, breathing in and breathing out. And maybe you choose to stay here or roll over onto your back and stretch all the way out. So grown-ups, you can join us flat on the back and we'll start our gentle practice as we come up out of this savasana from our back. Cloud journey visualization. Lie on your back with your hands by your side. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Imagine you are lying on a white, puffy cloud. Feel yourself sink into its softness as the cloud lifts you up, up, up into the air. You are floating, rocking back and forth. Your cloud is taking you somewhere you love to be. This wonderful place has colors to see and sounds to hear. Feel how good it is to be there. Breathe in, breathe out. When you are ready, your cloud slowly brings you down, down, down. It settles you gently back on the earth. As your cloud pulls away, it takes anything with you that is troubling you. Whoosh! You are left feeling calm, peace, and happiness inside. Take another deep breath in and let a long breath out. Gently wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching our arms up overhead, bringing our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a hug. Gently rolling over onto the right side. Pausing and thanking ourselves for our practice. Gently pushing ourselves back up into easy cross leg. So Grandma Liza's giving a shout out to Henry, Wyatt, Ricky, Angelo, Jace, Cora, Ava, Maya, Braylon, Harper, Anna, Olivia, Scarlett, L'Oreal, Jason, James, Jensen, Emrys, Manny, Zenaida, Kyra, Weston, Carson, Owen, KK, Dylan, Nina, and Lucas. And so these are my immediate grandchildren. Some are friends' grandchildren, some are their cousins, or friends of mine, their grandchildren, who I'm remembering tonight. And out of this group of people, everybody in that group is doing their part to get through this unusual time. Some are teachers, construction, some people are growing gardens, some are nurses, physical therapists, a marine, nursing assistants in there. So everybody is doing their part, even if doing their part is staying home and maybe selling houses from the internet instead of going out and doing it in person. So there's all different ways to be helpful in a difficult time. And so with that being said, I'm going to say take a great big inhale. Help me blow out that candle. I'm getting a little closer. Come on, let's take another great big inhale. And blow out the candle. It's pure slip breathing. So this is one more time, great big inhale. And blow out the candle. I got a little blip. Okay, so that's more of a Pilates breath or a pure slip breathing breath. That's not a true yogic breath. So today was a little bit warm. The yogi breath that would go similar to that is a cooling breath. So in a cooling breath, and summer is going to get here, and we'll probably do cooling breath again. The cooling breath is the one breath where we breathe in through our nose and out. No, we breathe in through our mouth and out through our nose. So we're going to curl our tongue like a straw and breathe in over the tongue like a straw. And if you're not able to curl your tongue, you just stick your tongue out kind of like a dog. And the reason a dog pants, sticks his tongue out, is because the air on the tongue hits the core of the body and cools the core temperature down. So 3 cooling breaths. Breathe in and then out. Curl the tongue, breathe in to the roof of the mouth and breathe out. One more time, curl the tongue, breathe in and breathe out through the nose. Anybody feel cooler? Maybe. All right, coming into Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath, breathing in through the nose. And maybe make an audible sigh out like you're fogging a mirror. And one more time, breathe in through the nose and make that audible sigh like you're fogging a mirror. Now, close the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Slightly constricting the back of the throat, making that ocean hushing sound in your nose or in your throat. And that builds up energy and warmth in the core. And one night I will bring out the yoga book and we'll do a deep detail of Ujjayi Pranayama. But for tonight, let's do some gentle movement. Bring our legs straight out in front. Inhale. However you breathe. If you're breathing the opposite that I am, if you do Pilates, when you extend, you're exhaling, and when you come together, you inhale. In yoga, when we extend, we're inhaling for the most part, and when we fold over and contract, we're exhaling. Because if we let all of the air out of our stomach and our lungs, we have more room in our forward fold. So if you practice both yoga and Pilates, please do whichever way feels best for you. Breathing into it. Remember, I'm just a tour guide. And inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, come over to the right. Flex the toes, bring the heels up. 3. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, come on back behind. 2. 3. Inhale, come on back up. This time bend the left knee as we twist over, or the right knee as you twist over to one side. Breathing into it. And then inhale, bring the arms up, bring the right foot out and the left foot in. Exhale, come all the way back behind. Taking a great big breath in and out. Coming back to center, cross the right foot over the left. Inhale up, exhale, come on back around. Inhale, come back through center. Bring whichever leg you had crossed back to the mat. Cross the other leg over. Maybe you're coming back to here. And gently, one more time, come back behind in the twist. Breathing into it. All right, bringing that leg to the inside. So you have one long leg and one short leg. So we're going to gently fold over the long leg, breathing into it. Hands on either side of the long leg. Now, maybe we inhale back up, gently come into the twist. So we're twisting towards our long leg. Maybe we reach down towards the foot. Maybe you're holding up here. Honor yourself in the pose. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the hands back behind. Bring the toes over. Gently come up. Easy side angle. Exhale, come on back down. Bring that long leg in and the short leg out. And one more time, gently folding towards that long leg. Hands on either side. Breathing into it. Inhale back up, feel that gentle twist. Maybe you're up here, maybe you're reaching that foot. Inhale back up, bring that right hand back behind, gently come up and over, breathing into it. Exhale, coming back down onto the mat. Bring our knees into our chest, give ourselves a hug. Option to bring our hands by our side and pick ourselves up and bring ourselves back down onto the mat. Gently coming over into tabletop. And I'm going to move this candle just out of the way. Breathing into it. Gently arching the spine, tucking the tailbone under, inhaling, gentle flow on the spinal cord, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, coming back to neutral. Bring that right foot back behind, planted in the mat. Bring the right knee to the right elbow and bring that foot over, looking back over, feeling this gentle. Bring the knee back in and bring that foot back over. Bring the knee back in and bring it back over. And bring the knee back in and bring it back over. Bring the knee up. And one more time, cross it back over. Bring that right knee back to the mat. Take that left leg straight back, pushing through the heel. Breathing into it. Bring the left knee up to the elbow and bring it back over. Bring the left knee up and look back over. Bring the left knee up and look back over. Bring the left knee up and look back over. Bring that left knee up and look back over. Bring that left knee back in. Gently push back into the pose of a child, breathing into it. Walk the hands over to the left. Walk the hands all the way back through center over to the right. Bringing ourselves back to center. Take the right hand, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Take that left arm, inhale up. Bring it through. Inhale up. Bring it through. Inhale up. Bring it through. Inhale up and bring it through. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, come through. Bring our hands back to center. Plant the toes, push ourselves back into downward dog. 5 deep breaths. Bending the elbows gently. Elbows soft, heels in the mat. Breath. Pick up the right foot, bring it straight back. Bring that right knee into our chest and hold. Bring that right foot all the way up to the ceiling. Open down dog scorpion. Bring that right foot back to the mat. Pick the left foot up, straight back. Inhale, bring the knee into the chest. Exhale, open, look up under. Bring that left foot back to the mat. Walking our hands back to our feet. So we're at the back of the mat in a forward fold. Walk our hands over to the right. Gently walk our hands over to the left. Coming back to center, tuck the chin. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, bringing our hands up overhead. Hands come through heart center, Tadasana. Step that right foot forward, left foot back, warrior one. Bring our arms up overhead. Hands come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And maybe you hold in your warrior one for 5 breaths. That back foot, pinky toe is in the mat. Don't let me get your credit card out from under that pinky toe. Breathing into it. Bring the hands to heart center. Step forward. Gently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, left foot's forward, right foot's back. You don't need to switch positions. I'm just turning so you can see. Inhale, bring the arms up. Cactus arms. Straighten. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring the hands back to heart center. Bring that right foot back to the front of the mat. So we're all the way up at the front of the mat. We haven't done a sun salutation yet. So we're going to inhale, bring our arms all the way up overhead. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Plant the right hand, pick the left hand up. Bring the left hand down, come on back. High plank, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. See how you're feeling today. Inhale up, baby cobra. Plant the toes, plant the knees. Come on back over, downward dog. 5 deep breaths. Pick up that right foot, bring it up in between, feel our low lunge. Plant the left hand, pick the right arm up. Bring the right arm down, step forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Bring the hands back through heart center, Tadasana. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Left foot back, low lunge. Plant the left hand, pick the right arm up. Bring the right arm down. Come on back, high plank. Or knees, chest, and chin. Baby cobra or upward dog. Plant the hands, plant the toes. Come all the way back over. Downward dog. Pick up the left foot, bring it up in between the hands. Plant the right hand, pick the left arm up, bring the left arm down, step forward, flat back, fold, inhale all the way up, bring the hands back through heart center, Tadasana. Alright, little bit different here. So let's bring our hands back down, come into low lunge. And maybe if you have a blanket or you double your mat, this can be a little bit intense on the knees. But it's a little bit different than what we've done. So we have our hands and we're inhale up, feel our crescent lunge. Okay, so now from crescent lunge, we're going to exhale, bring the left knee to the mat and come all the way around and bring the right knee up and feel our crescent lunge. And then bring the hands down to either side, straighten, feel our kneeling pyramid, breathing into it. Linda, I'm loving you for this blanket. Thank you, thank you. Inhaling, coming back up. She gave it to me for Christmas a few years ago. Crescent lunge. Bring the hands back to heart center, bringing the knee back to the mat. Bring the left leg out in front, that right foot's back behind, and gently come into our kneeling pyramid. Breathing into it. Inhale, coming back up, feeling our crescent lunge. This time as we come back to center, bring the knees in, bring our hands back behind, and maybe we're holding at a gentle camel. Maybe you put your toes in the mat. You can bring that right arm up and the left arm up and come into a full camel. Maybe you're holding right here. Honor yourself where you are. Ideally, inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold, come down, feel our child's pose. Inhale, back up. Now maybe you have a wall. Maybe you don't have a wall, but you can use the sofa because you don't need a full wall for this. And in our camel, one of the things that I like to do, mini workshop here with the wall, is to bring my hips up to the wall, plant the toes. Now, as I come back behind for my camel, I want my thighs and my hips up against the wall because camel is a back bend. If I'm coming away from the wall like this, I'm not getting the benefit of the pose. I want to keep my hands here so that I get the full benefit of the pose, keeping my hips up against the wall. Exhale. Bring ourselves back down. Bring the toes together and feel a wide leg child's pose. So this is a gentle flow. If I was doing an intense flow, if you're feeling more intense, do your high plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, and meet us in wide leg child's pose. Inhale, coming back to center. Bring the forearms to the mat. Gently come back, dolphin plank. If you're in downward dog, come on back down, dolphin plank. 5 deep breaths. Bring the hips to the mat, the elbows out in front. Gentle sigh. Feeling our Sphinx. So I have this blanket underneath of me. So to be in good form in the Sphinx pose, I want to come forward so that the blanket is right by my hip bones and my stomach comes off and it still comes down to the mat. And because I'm not arched very far. And I want my legs to come straight back. So if I had a block at home, and oops, I have a block at home, but maybe you don't, so maybe you use the sofa cushion. And so I put the block between my shins, and that's about how far apart my legs are. Now, anything less than a feel-good stretch in the low back, maybe you bring your legs a little bit wider, and that creates more space in the low back. Great big lion's breath roar. Again, roar. And one more time, great big roar. Exhale. Come on back down. Bend the knees. Gently let the feet go from side to side. Come back to center, plant the hands, come all the way back. Maybe you come all the way back into downward dog. Maybe you hold in tabletop tonight and do cat-cow. Walking up the middle line. Inhale, up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Bring the hands out and around. Tadasana. So my strap is still in my bag and my yoga mat in the car. And it's been sitting there since March 12th. Or March 13th. No, anyway, somewhere around there. March 17th, I don't know. Whatever day it was, the gym's shut down. The first day of this class. So I'm using a tie to my bathrobe for a strap. It works. I'm going to bring the strap around my right foot. Gently rub the strap up and down the foot, and I'm going to hold here for a minute. If you need to grab something for a strap, a long dish towel can work. A belt, a bathrobe belt. So we're going to shift our weight to our left foot and walk that right foot up. And if you don't have a strap, just bend your knee if you don't reach your toe. So the strap helps us keep our shoulders plugged in. Bringing our left hand to the side and gently bring that right foot out to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot back to center. Exhale. Now hold on to the strap. As we bring our foot back behind for warrior 3 and bring that left arm out in front. Bringing ourselves all the way back to center. Take the right foot back out. Bring our feet wide, gently release from side to side. Gently side to side. Now, take the strap around the left foot. And maybe you rub it up and down the sole of the foot, and we get in our little mini foot rub. Now, planting that foot, find your drishti, eye height or above. So look at the love sign, look at the happiness sign. Okay, I'm going to move, so listen to me, but look at one of the signs. Plant the feet in the earth. The right foot's in the earth. We're going to walk that left foot up, straight out in front. Right arm comes to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring our foot back to center. Bring that left foot straight back behind. I'm simply turning so that you have a better view of how I'm holding the strap. Bringing that right arm out in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe that left leg can come all the way back out in front and bring that foot back down to the mat. Great big audible sigh. Bring our feet wide. Gently shift from side to side. Side to side. Coming back to center, bringing the feet in, gently coming down into a wide leg squat. Breathing into it. Okay, our butterfly. Now if we bring our hands to the mat, bring the fingertips back around, we have another form of lion and roar. Gently, mindfully, bring the hands to the mat. Maybe you come up into your crow, bringing your knees into your armpits, gently lifting forward, picking the toes up, breathing into it. If that's part of your practice, feel free to do that. If that's not part of your regular practice, the gentle version of crow is to bring our feet up to the ceiling, bring the hands through the middle, head, neck, shoulders come up off the mat, and we're feeling this right here in our core. And we're holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring our knees into our chest. Roll over to the right side. If you're doing upright crow, we're all going to meet back and seated on the mat. Bringing I'm bringing the left leg in. You can choose to do the right leg first. Just do the other side, however it works. Crossing that left leg over. Bring the left ankle to the right thigh. And gently feeling this stretch. Okay, so this may be right where you hold. If you're in a chair, this may be right where you hold if you're sitting in a chair and doing the poses with us that way. Gently hinge forward, maybe, and reach for the toe. Inhale back up. Bring that leg that was crossed out in front and the leg that was out in front. Bring the ankle to the right thigh. Gently. Alright, this time, uncross the right leg. Take the left foot and bring it as far across. So we're coming into seated cow. So maybe you do half a cow, and that right leg stays out in front and the left leg comes across. Maybe you can tuck that right leg back behind and the pinky side of both toes come to the mat. Inhaling, bringing that right arm up overhead. Bend the elbow. Bring the left hand to the elbow. And this may be right where you hold. Maybe you bring that left hand back behind. And I'm going to turn on my side. Turn sideways so you can see me. You hold straight. Maybe you take your strap as it comes back over your shoulder and you use the strap to make this connection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Inhale back up. Release the arms back down by the side. Bring the right arm to the right. Bring that left arm up and over. Bring that left arm back to the mat. Bring the right arm up and over. Now gently, maybe you uncross and recross, or maybe you bring that right hand around, push yourself up, come all the way back around and do the yogic walk around so that the right foot ends up on top and the left foot is on the bottom. So this side, I bring my left foot out in front and do a half cow. Left arm comes up. I'm honoring my body. If you can do a full cow, do the full cow. Maybe you did a half cow on both sides. Bringing that arm up and over. Bring that right arm back behind. Gently breathing into it. Feel the breath. And 5. Gently hinge forward. Inhaling back up, releasing that arm back down on the mat. Inhale, bring the arms back overhead. Exhale, bring that left arm to the mat and arch over to the left and our cow legs, wherever our cow legs are. Inhale, bring that right arm to the mat, arch over. Feel that gentle side bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back to center. Uncross, or maybe you can roll over your legs. We're going to do one more gentle sun salutation. So come into tabletop. And maybe from tabletop, you gently come down knees, chest, and chin, or do your high plank chaturanga. If you're one of my hardcore people, pick up your head, neck, come on back, plant the hands, plant the toes, come on back over, tabletop, plant the toes, push them back, feel our downward dog. 5 deep breaths here. Maybe you walk your dog, maybe you hold your dog steady. Whatever it is that you feel you need to do in your downward dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently step, walk, come back into seated, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the elbows to the mat, inhale up into our bridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come on back down, bring that right foot up. Cross it, coming into our incumbent pigeon. Gently, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the left foot, bring that right foot over. Open the arms. And I know that you all know how to count. I count out loud to keep us even on both sides. Come on back to center. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, come on back down. Inhale, bring the left leg up, cross it, coming into our incumbent pigeon. I'm bringing my right foot to the mat. The left foot stays on the thigh as it comes over to the right. Bring that left arm out in a T. Gently, mindfully bringing ourselves all the way back to our back. One more time, bring our feet to the mat and inhale up into our bridge. So maybe your hands come underneath Yoga Mudra. Maybe you pick up a heel, bring it down. Maybe you're here in stop sign arms. Maybe your hands are in the mat. See what works for you. And I know some of you, this may be your 4th or 5th class, and I know some of you have been practicing for more than 20 years. So honor yourself in your practice. Bring the hands out, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Now bring a hand to either knee. Keep our toes together. Gently bring our knees around in a circle, opening, releasing, so they're coming opposite directions. And then bring them back around so that they're coming in the opposite direction and the other way. Now bring the knees together and gently bring them around in a circle together, one direction, and then bring them all the way back around, again in the other direction. Gently bringing ourselves to the mat. Bring the feet up, feel our legs up the wall. Maybe you come up into shoulder stand. I'm holding in legs up the wall. High blood pressure, glaucoma, cataracts, anything that you don't want to increase the pressure in your head, hold in legs up the wall. So I'm holding right here tonight just because I'm taking the easy way out. If you want to come into your shoulder stand, feel free to do so. 5, 4. We're going to hold this for 10 full breaths. Alright, so if you're in shoulder stand, maybe you gently roll down one vertebrae at a time and come right into your fish. Maybe we come down to legs up the wall, lower our legs down slowly one vertebrae at a time, and I'm picking myself up into my fish, gently arching my head back. And this may be where you hold for fish. Maybe it comes up and you bring this hand in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Come all the way down onto the mat. Great big audible sigh. Let every muscle melt into the mat. Your fingers, your toes, your feet, your hands, your wrists, your ankles. Let them go. Your shins, your forearms, your knees and your elbows. Let them melt into the mat. Your thighs and your upper arms, let them melt into the mat. The hips and the shoulders melt into the mat. The tailbone, sacral spine, lumbar spine, belly button, thoracic spine, heart, lungs come to ease, cervical spine, throat, thyroid, release, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, tongue, our hair. I'm gently beaming Reiki energy out across the room. Gently taking an inhale in. Wiggling our fingers and toes. Stretching the arms up overhead. Bringing our knees into our chest. Giving ourselves a hug. Gently rolling over onto the right side. Pausing and thanking ourselves for our practice. Bringing our hand to the earth, gently pushing ourselves up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing ourselves back to easy cross-leg. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. May the light within me salute the light within you. And when we are at this place, we are all the same. I invite you to join me in a gentle Om, taking a great big inhale in. Namaste. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. Happy Saturday night. Maybe we'll turn on some music and do a dance party next. I'm ready for dancing too. I love my yoga practice. Cynthia, we're going to need to do some serious dancing when we get out of here. John, good to see you. Cindy, happy to see you. Dorothy, Danielle, good to see you. Ethel Ann, thank you. Marion, good to see you. Linda, good to see you. Findalay, welcome. Debbie Lou, good to see you. Lemia, good to see you. Renata, good to see you. Katie, good to see you. Evelyn, good to see you. Lisa, good to see you. Paulette, good to see you. Thank you all for being here on Saturday night. And why are you sad, Roxanne? I hope you're okay. And I'm not sure what the comment is about the fire. That seems to be a private side conversation. So I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. All right, all. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. Yes, Cindy, tomorrow night is restorative, the gentle restore. So bring your pillows and blankets to practice. And I may close with a guided meditation if you would like. Have a good night.